Today I'm decluttering my entire life to move abroad to finally be with my partner of 7 years to get married and start our life together. But first, I've got to go through all of my stuff, and as someone who calls himself a sustainable minimalist, I was shocked by the amount of stuff that I'd accumulated over the years. So today we're going to be decluttering as sustainably as possible to move to finally start our lives together. Good morning. Welcome to my bedroom floor once again. If you didn't see my last video, we were preparing for autumn, and the irony is that it is really hot today. You may have saw that I put my clothes away for summer, or for autumn rather. I put my summer clothes away, but luckily there are plenty of summer clothes that I have that I actually transition into autumn just by adding, an extra layer on top or tights or things like that. So I've still got plenty of those around. I know you were worried, just saying. Okay, so today we are going to be decluttering. I'm going to be selling a lot of my stuff. I'm going to be gifting a lot of my stuff to my friends. I have a camera that I'm going to be giving away to a friend, and yeah, I'm just going to be trying to get rid of as much stuff as possible without giving away anything that truly adds value to my life. Why am I doing this? Well, I'm hopefully moving to the US at some point, visas permitting. And I don't think I've ever really taken the time to sit down and look at everything that I own. Do these clothes still fit me? Do these things still get used? Are they just sitting in a cupboard, and would someone else get much more value and use out of them? Every single time I sit down to film, it's just like everyone on this road loves to get gardening, so something needs to be trimmed. Okay, so a couple of months ago I did do I tried on everything I owned in my closet, but unfortunately that was actually a lot of stuff that I didn't realize I had around that I didn't get to try on and show you guys in that video. So I basically brought everything from London here so that I could go through everything and just sort out, I take a real look at everything that I own, because I just don't think that I've ever done that. I also have quite a few piles of things that need to be washed. I also have piles of books to go through, and we're just going to have a really big decluttering day. Although it's going to take a while, because remember, we're doing this as sustainably as possible. We are finding new homes for everything, and the only things that are going in the bin are things that genuinely cannot be saved. So before we get straight into the decluttering, I want to say a massive thank you to Trademore for sponsoring today's video. I've talked to you guys about Trademore before. They're such a great platform to buy second-hand tech that has actually been tested, and you can be sure that it actually works. I always go on about how wasteful tech is, and especially when it comes to your phone. A lot of people upgrade their phone to a newer model every single year. But if there's a way that you could do this by saving money and also being a little bit more eco-friendly because of the resources that go into tech, I would highly recommend buying secondhand. Also, you can sell your stuff. I have 2 phones, and you might think, Imi, I thought you were sustainable and a minimalist. I have 2 phones because I wanted one to be my personal phone and one to be my work phone, so I could actually have some, separation between the two. And this is the phone that I use for my work, everything basically. But I don't find that I actually get enough use out of it, and as I said before, that to me is a huge waste. So I've actually decided to sell this phone, and I'm going to sell it on Trademore. Also, if you're worried about buying secondhand tech, a great thing about Trademore is, as I said before, they test everything, but also you can get things like iPhones and the latest models for like the Samsung Galaxy and stuff like that, so you don't have to feel like you're missing out. And if you are interested, I will leave the link in the description below. Okay, what should we do first? I think we're gonna have to sort out my clothes into different piles, and then we're gonna have to wash everything, we're gonna have to try everything on, but luckily it is sunny today, so we're gonna dry everything outside, so we're gonna be as eco as possible about this. Okay, let's start with some clothes. Or should I start with some books? I sold my books last time. I think clothes, because clothes seem to be the thing that is just everywhere. I'm just gonna start by getting all my clothes in one place. Also, anybody else hate these little pads that come in like sports bras and stuff like that? I always take them out, but then they just end up around and I never know what to do with them. Let's get to work. I swear I never had this many clothes. I thought I got rid of so many clothes earlier in this year. This is the problem with only going through half your wardrobe. Okay, we have quite a few dresses that we're going to try on, so we're going to do a quick fire round of trying these on, and then we'll see how we feel about them, because unless you try them on, you're never going to know. Okay, so this is the first one. I always feel slightly uncomfortable in these dresses because they are so skin tight. And I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, like, I don't feel insecure about my body, but I feel like with this kind of dress, I don't know. I feel like if you don't feel comfortable in something, then like what's the point in wearing it, you know? But I'm unsure, because I quite like it, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Okay, this is my kind of event dress that I go to. I've been to a wedding in it, I went to the Marie Claire magazine awards in it, and it's just a fraction too big, but I actually quite like the loose feel. What do you think? I actually got this second hand from like this vintage shop in London, but like right near my area in southeast London, and it was about £15. So what do you think? I'm personally still a huge fan of this dress, and I feel like, you know, it's just nice to have one of those kind of dresses that you can just wear to any event again and again and again, because we love an outfit repeat, don't we? I think we all know that I love this dress. I tried this one on in my last video that you guys saw, and you guys actually convinced me to keep this one. I wasn't sure about it, and now I'm completely obsessed with it, and I wear it for every dinner or event. I actually wore this to my 30th birthday last weekend, and yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. Let me show you in the mirror. Good morning, it's the next day. My camera died yesterday, so I thought I would park the decluttering and get started. Okay, all my clothes are in the wash, which is great because then we can go through them all again, but I think I have pretty much got rid of all the clothes that I genuinely don't use or wear as much as I really should, or that don't fit me anymore, and I just, you know, need to accept that. So I've got a box here, and what I'm going to do is go through all of my books that are here. I've got loads of them, all the ones that are from London as well as the ones that are here, and I did do a whole like selling of loads of books before, but I've just kind of realised that there's really no point in taking any books that I don't specifically go back to with me to the US. I can leave some at my parents' house while I live abroad, but also at the same time I don't want to just pack up all of their stuff or take up all the room in their space with my stuff because it's their house. And I think after the pandemic, I think it's really important that they get their space back. So we're going to go through all of this. I'm going to do this thing again where I scan it with this app called We Buy Books and see which ones I can sell. There's one, for example, like The Uninhabitable Earth. This is a proof copy, so, or an uncorrected proof, so that's obviously not for sale. So I will just give this to a friend who wants to read about the demise of climate change. So the ones that I can't sell, I will donate, just because they aren't like taking them for some reason or whatever, or they're not known. And then some specific climate ones I'm gonna give to, there's a youth organisation in London that are always trying to get climate related books, so I will give those to them so that they can have those. So we're gonna get scanning and see what we can get rid of. I've managed to sort out all the ones that can be sold, and I've confirmed my collection, which is awesome. They're going to collect it on Thursday, so I don't have to do anything else apart from package them up. And then with the books that I haven't been able to sell just because they're not like taking them at the moment, I'm going to actually drop them off at the donation place, which I'll probably do this afternoon just to get it done. Didn't realise I was a hoarder of bags, but I found quite a few ones that I think we need to go through and donate. Like gardening again, even though it's the next day. People love to garden on different days. So you can probably see in the corner I've got my black Grin bag. Obviously not getting rid of that, love that. So I have this backpack that I took to Scotland with me last year. I took it to Glastonbury the year before that. It's been a great like travel bag because especially at the back, there's got a bit that you can zip up so you can get rid of the straps so you can travel really well with it. It's just not a good hiking bag, and that's predominantly what I bought it for. So I think I'm gonna sell this because it's in really great condition. And it also has this small 20-litre bag that goes on the front. So I'm gonna sell that. If you're interested, feel free to Instagram me, DM me on Instagram. If you're based in the UK and you're interested in this bag, I think it cost me £100. but obviously I'm not going to sell it for that because it has been to many places. I also have this purple bum bag. I actually love this bum bag. I thrifted this in DC a couple of years ago when I was with my boyfriend there. And this, I love this for like cycling, for hiking, for things like that. So this is a really great one. I also have a black one that you guys see all the time. This is a bag that it's one of those, again, feeling sentimental. It was my granny's bag, and it's a really nice just little side bag with a little class, a little vintage bag. I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm not sure whether to get rid of it or whether to keep it. It's a really hard decision, so put that here. Whereas this backpack I am definitely going to donate because I just have not worn this in, well, I can't remember the last time I used this. It's great for nights out because it's small, so you can keep all your stuff with you. You don't have to check it or anything like that if you're going out. So we're gonna sell this or donate this. And then I just have this other backpack. This is like a really good one for, it's kind of smarter than my other backpack, so I would wear this to like meetings and kind of like if I go for an office day or things like that. So definitely keeping this one. And the only other one I have is my hiking smaller day backpack that obviously I'm going to keep. That one is so great for traveling. It's been so great when I've been cycling back to London or getting the train back to London on my bike as well, being able to take that. It's been so good. So maybe I'm not the biggest hoarder of bags, but I'm definitely going to get rid of these 2 or 3 ones here and then probably keep the others. But I'm just on the fence about this one. And I'm not on the fence about it because I'm not sure if I like it. Like, I do love the bag. I just need to fix the seam inside, and also it was my granny's and I quite like it, and it says London on it, so when I'm away it'll make me miss home. But yeah, that's I'm not sure about, but we're gonna go definitely get rid of these. Okay, I think it's time for a coffee break, don't you? This whole process has taken me quite a few days, even though we still have not finished. I guess packing up your entire life and looking at everything that you own is quite a big thing, but one of the benefits for the way that I've lived over the past few years is I don't really have much furniture, so none of that stuff I really have to worry about. Okay, so all the things I am going to be giving away to friends, to donating, the bags that I can sell, the shoes I can sell / give away. Here it is. These are the ones that I couldn't sell, so these will be donated and also given. Okay, so all the books are packed up and they are ready to go. Turns out I actually have a lot more to do than I first realised, so we're gonna have to pick this up in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.